Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. I've added Horzat onto our team of Gator and Scarlax, and we're going to be going back to the Frozen Hollow, which we very nearly succeeded with. Horzat's going to be bringing just a little bit of Pierce to us, which should hopefully help out. I mean, we've got Trample and where's... Skewer. There we go. So between the two of those, we should be able to deal with anything that's got shields. We do have 27 gold over here. So I think we'll pop to the merchant quickly. And we can get a hand item. We can get a legs item. So Battle Axe could be pretty cool. Especially if we're doing big swings. Take 19, which would leave us with 8, which isn't really enough to do anything else. But no, I think that'd be fine. I think eventually we'll get winged shoes or boots of striding. Boots of striding could be really powerful if we swap in where is it, balanced measure. Get high move and high attack. I think that would be... Yeah, if we get rid of actually overwhelming assault and put on balanced measure instead. And we'll get boots of striding for now. And then eventually we'll get something else. I think this is... yeah, eventually we'll get like Battle Axe or something for his main attack. Also, that's coming along quite nicely. I'm liking how this is going. Now, when we do go to the Frozen Hollow, there's going to be more monsters than last time because we have 3 people. That's totally fine. It's just something that we need to bear in mind. Let's get our city encounter and see what the game's going to throw at us. While enjoying your customary post-adventure drink at the Sleeping Lion, you notice something weird going on with the lamps in the bar. Your first thought is your imagination, but after staring at the lamps intently, you see they're flickering in and out. Tech lamps, as opposed to normal gas-burning ones, have been known to be a bit unreliable. As if on cue, the lamps suddenly go out completely, leaving the room pitch black. Could steal some valuables. We do need money, but we can get money on adventures. Offer to fix them. You quickly identify the source of the problem, some frayed wiring in the kitchen, and have it replaced in no time. The proprietor does seem impressed with your work and gives free drinks all around in your name. Well, that's boosted our reputation quite considerably. We still only got 1 discount, so I don't feel bad that we did our shopping beforehand. Let's head on up to the Frozen Hollow and see if we can either get that treasure chest at the back or, clear the area out. We've already heard this text, so I'll skip past. You're walking down the road when the sound of many wings pulls your gaze to the sky. Above you see a flock of red birds flying southward. At that height, you figure a well-aimed arrow could bring one of them down and make a nice meal. Let's let them go past undisturbed. The shot would be difficult and you'd prefer not to waste the arrow. You simply move on towards your destination. We don't want to get cursed or have any random losing cards or items.
The map is easy to...
Okay. Loot, no gold piles or chests for Gator. That could be cool. Kill 1 or more elite monsters. Use your equipped items 4 times. That would be kind of hard. So let's go Hunter. Down here. We'll try for Die Hard, but I think it's going to be unlikely. Okay, so the difference is this time we've got an additional one of these guys and 2 of the wolves have been upgraded to elites. So the elites retaliate as 2. Youch. Really want these guys to be killed with ranged attack. Let's see. We can't make it past with whatever we do because this is an actual obstacle. We'd have to like do a leap over there, so we're gonna have to take care of these wolves first. What we could do is we could get our own retaliate on. Yeah. So if we're going to get our own retaliate on, these guys are going to come in and attack, and they'll go 1, 2, 3 round like that. Maybe the 4th one will come down here, but he probably won't make it into range. So shield bash for the shield. I think that's a smart move. We'll try and get them to damage themselves as much as possible. You're going to get your Withering Claw on because we need that. And Submissive Affliction. Get one of them to attack another one. Getting an Ink Bomb on them seems like a very smart move. And the Enhancement Field to go with it. For the extra damage. Yeah, so the hounds are coming in. The elite's moving 5. Wow. So, shield up. And get that retaliate going. Great. Off to a good start. Take the 1 damage. Take the 2 damage. So we'll get... what are these guys actually doing? They're moving and cursing. Yeah, so we've been cursed over on our brute. Let's get the ink bomb on these 3. And yeah, you know what? We'll take an advantage on this. Let me just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get these to attack each other. Yeah, this is worth it. Obliterated. Worth it. We can try and get the Withering Claw on him. Yeah. That's a shame. We'll take 1 damage. And we'll force you to do your attack. So this is the elite. He's got an attack of 3, so he should be able to do some damage to the one next to him. Oh, sorry, it uses attack of 2 because it's specific to the card. Okay, well that still went okay. A little bit of damage on this will get him killed. And you only need a tiny bit of healing. So if we do restorative mist, and toxic bolt. That will allow us to move 2. Potentially, well, if we end up picking up the gold, can we move a little bit faster? Yeah, you can get this guy killed. And then we can get you to move a bit closer and pick up some of the gold, perhaps. Let's do sweeping blow. That'll allow us to move in quite far. So back over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can get to here and still shoot him with toxic bolt. That's what I wanted to make sure. And over here, we need to start moving in fast. Empathetic Assault will give us a little bit of healing as we move. It's only going to be move 2, but it would grab some of the gold. And we can save feedback loop for getting around this corner. Yeah, I like that. And then hostile takeover for a little bit of damage. Yeah, the spirits are going to do some healing, so we'd like to get some proper damage on them. Let's just get you dead. Step on in, get some gold. Attack 4 with range 2. Attack 3 with range 1. Let's... But we have to hit this guy. Ooh, look at that. Managed to do some damage on him. He's going to heal up, which is a bit of a shame, but... We might actually get very lucky with Toxic Bolt. At the very least, we'll be putting poison on him. Gonna be painful. And we can take that 4 damage. Look at him healing himself up. Well, actually, yeah, that just got rid of his poison, so he didn't end up healing. Oh, and we can push him because of the wave crest. Do we want to? I don't think so. Let's skip the push. I'd love to pull him. And that's because ice was strong. Reviving shock. And we want something to move us in closer. Proximity mine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll get us really quite close. Over here, we're going to do feedback loop to 1, 2, 3, 4. Get right in. And fearsome blade, I think. Or frigid apparition. Yeah. And I think skewering through both of these is a good plan. Although we could trample just to guarantee this guy goes. Let's take both of them. That'll give us choices. Yeah, we're not piercing with Skewer, actually. It is attack 3, so it's just the damage is based on what we're going to do. So trample is our attack. 1, 2, 3. In fact, just anything would move 2 would work. So let's do a spare dagger to move and trample to attack. Give him a solid whack. And I think it's worth us using the healing potion because we are a little bit injured. Get our Mind Thief up here. And yeah, we'll consume the eyes to throw stun and get some experience, why not? 0 damage. Well, he's got lots and lots of trouble on him. We might get lucky with reviving shock because of the poison. Nope. Fine, we'll have to kill him next turn. Can you just go really quickly and just stab him regularly? Actually. Yeah, and then we can wound him. Attack 1 with a wound. Actually, it'd be attack. If we use the Mind's Weakness, we could do an attack 3, which would kill him, assuming we roll a 0. Over here, I would like you to move. Although warding strength might be good for us to put on now. And we could skewer from... Well, actually, no, we're not going to be able to do it at the angle. We're in the wrong angle. So we do want to move. Let's get skewer and... Leaping Cleave. Between the two of them... We'll use balance measure for now. And over on the Tinkerer. We're assuming he's going to be dead, so I want something with relatively high move. Stun shot will get us moving forwards. And then just in case, Reinvigorating Elixir will allow us to heal up the brute. And he's moving slowly at the end. There we go. Problem solved. We'll get the gold. Heal up the big guy. And move much closer to the door. And over here. Okay, I think we're We're almost ready to go through. I wonder if it's worth us doing a long rest for everyone, just so that we've got our items back and we're well prepared. You can wait one more turn. So, yeah, you've got another turn in you as well. 1, 2... Yeah, if we use warding strength, we'll be prepared for next turn. Over here, you can move in a little bit closer and do not much else. And we'll get you to move in one space closer. Doesn't matter which of these we use. Actually, let's do it that way. Oh no, I was going to use the warning strength. That's fine. We'll use it next time. Skip the rest of the movement. Skip the attack. Move on in. Skip the attack. Move on in. And skip the attack. Right, everyone's going to get a long rest this turn. Yeah, if only we had reinvigorating elixir still ready. So long rest, long rest, long rest. And we will lose sweeping blow, I think, because of the retaliate on so many of the mobs. This could end up being dangerous rather than useful. So that's the brute done. Mind Thief. We will lose. I really like getting the mobs to attack each other. Parasitic influence isn't going to be that useful. Let's get rid of that. And the Tinkerer. We will burn Proximity Mine. Right, time to start fighting our way around this corner. Question is, who do we actually want to move first? Pretty certain that there's going to be a whole bunch of ranged things that we can do. Enhancement Field will allow us to get in pretty quickly, but I think it'll be better used next turn. So Stun Shot will get us in through the door, and Toxic Bolt will be good on whatever we come up against. Over here, Warding Strength is just a sensible thing. Although I'd quite like to get into the room and get Eye for an Eye on. Okay, let's go Provoking Roar. We might use that for the attack, and Spare Dagger. So we're going to go first. Yeah, we'll use Provoking Roar to move in, and then we'll use the Spare Dagger to attack. Feedback Loop will get us in, and then Submissive of... No, we'll have to do Submissive Affliction next turn. Then Hostile Takeover for the Immobilize. So, actually, let's do it this way. So we've got 4 of those demons, and we've got 1 of those flying things, and that one is a big one. What are they going to do? They're going to immobilize, target all enemies within range 2, and then they're going to heal 3 on themselves. So it's a very defensive first turn that they've got lined up. And you're going to move 1, attack 3 at range 2. This is range 4. So if he is here, 1, 2, 3, we're not going to get close enough to warrant it. So just come to here for now. These guys aren't going anywhere anyway. So this is just a little bit pointless. Especially as he's going to heal up anyway. But it has created Frost, which is potentially good. Oh, I should have targeted exactly the same one, actually, thinking about it. There's your little heal. And there's your proper heal. That's a big one. Who do we want to hit with the Toxic Bolt? Range 3. So really I want him to be standing there, but it is what it is. Come in. Skip the rest of the movement. We'll try and get it on the big one. Okay, now we need all the big ones. Reviving Shock and Enhancement Field. We want you to be going slightly slower than 34, so you get advantage of the field. Yeah. I want to get Warding Strength on, but I don't want to take a turn not moving while the Tinkerer is just in front. So... I wonder if we trample through all of these guys... Oh! If we trample and balanced measure, we could go through all of them, be out of range for the retaliate, potentially, and then do a 6 damage attack at the end. Maybe. We'll have to see how things move around, but that could be really, really powerful. Over here we want Submissive Affliction, we want one of them attacking another. And Empathetic Assault could be really, really powerful. What augment have we got at the moment? We've got +2 on our attacks. on our melee attacks. Yeah, because really we don't want to be attacking anything super close. So empathetic assault might be smart just to get damage at range. Although Perverse Edge does do... Yeah, okay. We'll do Submissive Affliction. So we've got something happening. And Frigid Apparition in case it can kill something else. So everyone's moving after the Tinkerer, that's good. So there's the enhancement field. We're going to goggle this up. Definitely attack you. And we'll attack the closest one. Unfortunate roll. That's a good roll. Yeah, these are going to do some pretty hefty move 2 and then big attacks. So if I get you to attack this one... Actually, no, if I get you to attack this one, then when we trample through, we might kill them both. Might. Yeah, attack this way. Oh, actually, no, I should have done it the other way around. Bubble. It's still good. And then this is unfortunately useless, so we'll skip that. So we could go through all of these. Or I could go like this. He's going to move 2 and still be able to attack. The enhancement field means we're doing 3 attack as we go through. So we'll do some damage on this one at least. If I go to here... Yeah, I need one more move to get both of these. What I could do is I could go like that and then do a balanced measure 7 attack on the big one. No retaliate, that's good. Big guy is out of there. Okay, so it wasn't amazing, but it was okay. Unfortunately, using trample has gotten rid of our pierce, so we'll have to think about that long and hard. We could step in the middle and do retaliation. We'd need to move one. Actually, we can't get in close enough, can we? But we could. Yeah, let's do warding strength now and retaliate while the guys move up a bit. I think that's going to be the best. Perverse Edge will give us a little bit of ranged attack, but we don't want to do any stunning this turn. One, two, three. We need to move in 4. We can move in 3, and then if we're doing it slowly, and then Fearsome Blade to do whatever attacking we've got. Okay, that sort of works. Over here, we could also pull the guys closer. Yeah, we could flamethrower and hook gun. So flamethrower to give us both the shield, and then hook gun to pull. Well, nothing's close enough at the moment. Let's go hook gun first and flamethrower. So this will give them a chance to move before us. So over here, there is our warding strength and the retaliate. Put a muddle on us, that's not a big issue. Youch. That is a long ranged attack. Luckily we've got 1, 2, 3. Yes, he's in range. Okay, let's do the shield. Of course, we get a -1 on the damage roll. Pull him down here. So at the moment we have the extra attack because of the mind's weakness. So let's skip the immobilize. Come to here. And then attack you. Now is a good time for a skewer through, well, would be if they were lined up nicely. Leaping Cleave will work if we can get into position. Actually, we could use Leaping Cleave 1, 2, 3 to get in position. It's just not going to be good enough. Not going to be good enough. Still, these are attack 3, so Skewer and Leaping Cleave will get us in close. Kind of need Restorative Mist, and it's got to be an adjacent ally. I want to use Reinvigorating Elixir on the Mind Thief. But we've got to move in closer. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've got to move in. So we use Volatile Concoction to move in. up to here. Or up to here, depending on where we end up. And yeah. Traverse Edge and Empathetic Assault, it'll allow us to move in and do an attack. We'll take a little bit of retaliate damage, but it's only one retaliate. Okay, just come to here for now. Typical. That's unlucky. Okay, we've got to move in. Then we'll get the heal over here. The brute can come in quite nicely. And go for the attack. These guys are going to hurt us, but we should be able to tank it. Oh yeah, use the heat shield. And you can use the warding strength. Which I think I just deselected by accident. We don't want to push him out of the way. Yeah, net shooter and reinvigorating elixir. You've got to do a short rest, which is a shame. Yeah, I do like the retaliate, but I guess we'll lose it. So we're doing leaping cleave on these guys. We could also shield bash just to give ourselves a little bit more defense. Or we could spare dagger. Yeah, we'll shield bash. Shield bash and leaping cleave. And you can do a short rest. Hostile takeover. I do like it as a ranged attack. And that is a really powerful ability, so we'll redraw that one. Fearsome Blade, sure, we'll lose Fearsome Blade. Frigid Apparition will allow us to kill something. And then Feedback Loop will get us closer to the door. Actually, we only need to move 2 to... Let's take Empathetic Assault, because that will give us a bit of healing. And these guys are moving after us. Let's do the shield first, actually. Okay, 1 dead, 1 injured. Reinvigorating elixir over here. And And you can't move in without picking up some gold, which is a shame, so you're just going to be stuck where you are. Hopefully, we'll get this guy killed with this action. We may as well use the frost. Okay. This is going much better than last time, I feel. You can afford to do a long rest. We'll get you closer to the door, I think. I mean, it doesn't matter which of these because we're going to end up long resting anyway. And likewise, feedback loop will get us right next to the door. And then something else that we're not going to use next time, Perverse Edge. Skip the last bit of movement. Skip the attack. And over here, I think we'll... They're all good. But I think we'll get rid of Hook Gun. Okay, you've got to move up quickly. So stun shot will get us 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it'll be close enough. And then that's the movement. Enhancement field probably won't be able to reach. We'll get another reinvigorating elixir. Yeah, I like that. Over here, we want to step in just a little bit closer. That doesn't matter which of these we do. And up here, I think we're going to... we could open it and get things on the go, but I think it's better to wait a turn and do a long rest next turn. So stepping in a tiny bit. Skip the movement. Skip the attack. Move in. Get the healing on. And effectively we're just waiting this out, so skip the movement, skip the attack. You don't need to do a long rest, so we could potentially open the door, but I don't think we've got... Well, we could stand in the doorway, couldn't we? With Restorative Mist. And then Flamethrower to shield up. Oh, Reviving Shock to start attacking. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. You're doing a long rest. And you're doing a long rest. Alright, a quick step away to get myself a drink. And I think we're ready to go through. It is going to be dangerous opening the door while both these guys are on a long rest. So I'm actually thinking what we might do is move in, get the heal, and then we'll deal with the room itself on the next turn when everyone can act, because this is going to get healing on both of them, and it means we're not going to get like uber smashed by whatever there happens to be out there. So let's get the long rest healing. We're going to lose, yeah, because we'll be able to start off with like an enhancement field and all kinds of other stuff. If we were to use skewer and balance measure, that would just be absolutely insane. I think we'll lose shield bash on the brute, and over here we want feedback loop to have that move available, and we want perverse edge to be able to open up that door. So let's lose Frigid Apparition. Actually, we could lose Withering Claw. Let's lose Withering Claw. All right, on the Tinkerer, I think we're going to go for Net Shooter would be quite good if we can get in like with an enhancement field. So what I want to do is I want to get us into the door this turn. Volatile Concoction will let us do that, and then Toxic Bolt I think is a good start. Over here we want ranged attacks where possible, so Spare Dagger makes sense, and then something that's going to get us in a little bit. Provoking Roar would work. If we do these the other way round, I think that's going to work slightly better. We want Hostile Takeover to force some... No, we can't, because we're not going to be close enough. We need to move in first. So if we're moving in, Frigid Apparition will get us in a bit, and Empathetic Assault could just do a lot of damage to something straight off. I like that. We can make this work. So over here we are moving in. One, two, three. We can attack these from here. We don't need to get closer. So you're going to move 4, attack 2. Yeah, ouch. We could back up and get them to block the door. That's 1, 2, 3. Then we won't get to attack though. All right, we'll tank it. Let's get some damage on this guy. Cool, one of them gone. Tinkerer needs to... This is an interesting idea. So we can't actually move in far enough, but we could get you to recover Spare Dagger because it's got decent attack. And we'll just have to ignore Toxic Bolt for now. Here comes the Hound. We'll use the Warding Strength. Okay, and we can potentially get close enough to do something with this guy. Yeah, let's move in and we'll do a Frigid Apparition attack on him. Oh, wow, that would have been amazing to get on something else, but it's another mob dead. We will use the heater shield. Use the warding strength. Take the damage. Take the damage. I'm going to burn one available card for that. Let's burn Perverse Edge. Okay, we're gonna have to get in close. Oh, net shooter. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's got a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we could get close enough to do a net shooter potentially just by moving in a little bit. Over here, we could jump with Leaping Cleave. Actually, we could go all the way to the back and get that chest with Leaping Cleave. And then we could come back next turn. So yeah, Spare Dagger and Leaping Cleave. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with our boots is what we're going to do there. Over here, it's going to have to be Hostile Takeover to get one of these to do its thing. And then I think it's going to be Submissive Affliction and we just take the damage. Or we could Feedback Loop and just do it as a regular attack. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. So he's gonna shield and move and then take damage. So he's not a brilliant target for the Submissive Affliction. Any of these other guys is though. Let's go for you. And it's not gonna do much. How about if we do this? Yeah, that'll do more. We'll suffer retaliate damage. But for 5 damage on them, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, Tinkerer. Yeah, we'll be able to get in range if we move in. This is going to be good. So step up. Net shooter with this on these 3 with advantage. Got 2 of the problems gone. Brute, you are going all the way to the back. And then you can Spare Dagger this guy. It's unfortunate. Didn't do anything. But we got 20 gold from that chest. I'm pretty happy with that. we will burn Submissive Affliction. And that will keep us in the fight just a little bit longer. Okay, well, stun on this guy is alright. Gonna have to short rest on the Tinkerer. Yeah, we'll lose Volatile Concoction. I think we can probably finish these without too much trouble. Reinvigorating Elixir will allow us to heal up Mind Thief. Or Restorative Mistwood, actually. He's not going to do anything worthwhile this turn. Getting a Toxic Bolt on you would be worthwhile. Or Reviving Shock, actually. We want to Skewer. That'll let us attack you, and then we can balance measure to maybe move out. I say maybe move out because this is going to stun us as we step out. Yeah, you're going to have to short rest. We'll lose Feedback Loop. You can't do anything this turn. So it is what it is. You're probably just going to end up tanking damage and dying. Okay, being stunned, we're not really going to be able to do anything. Mind Thief is stunned, so skip, and skip is the short of it. If we do this, yeah, there's full skip ability. So that's all you can do, mate. Over here, we could heal him up so he can tank a couple of shots. That's maybe not a terrible plan. But I think getting the Reviving Shock is going to be better. So let's come in like this. Tiny bit of healing. And yeah, we want damage on you and probably you. Ooh, look at that. That's a solid hit. And nothing over here. It's going to be these guys that cause us trouble again, I can tell. Let's get the Skewer over here. And we're not going to make it past the trap. We're going to get stunned. But I'll take the stun on the chin. We'll just have to do what we can with it. Burn the 2 discarded cards because that'll let you tank one more hit. And yeah, there's just nothing happening there. Mind Thief is gone. Okay, we're going to go Toxic Bolt and Enhancement Field. I don't know who we're going to use it on. It'll depend on what they've got. You kind of need to do a long rest. I don't know if you'll be able to because you're stunned. But we'll see if it works. Yeah, he's going to heal himself, so we want to get him killed right away. Big guy is down. We're not quite in range to do this, which is a bit of a shame. But we can move in close. What are you going to do? You're going to Attack 1 with range 2. We can at least get him doing it with a disadvantage. Yeah, just take the damage. There's your long rest. We want to have a very strong attack. So let's get rid of balanced measure for now. I think we've done what we can with it. Stun shot will keep this guy down. Or flamethrower if we get in close. Leaping Cleave and Provoking Roar, I think, are how we're going to do it over this side. So, big hit. -2, of course. And we could actually get some gold. So let's do that. We can totally get him with a flamethrower. And that's going to put a wound on him as well, which is really important. So with the wound, he should take damage at the start of his turn. And unfortunately, we can't pick up any gold, otherwise we will fail on Indignant. So let's just move out of the way. And the Living Spirit bleeds out. What do you know? 3 people is what we needed.
With the last of your adversaries dead, you approach the back of the chamber, where a small blue sphere floats above the floor. You slowly reach out your hand and find the orb cold to the touch. With a firm grip on it, the temperature is almost unbearable, but you quickly stash it into your pack and make your way back to the crooked bone.
2 perk points. We failed on Hunter and we failed on Die Hard, but this is a big thing. That, and you know, it's another victory, which is always good.
You enter the abandoned tavern and call out to Hale.
Ooh,
with no response,
it's been
you wander
trashed.
around, observing the chaotic mess around you. Very interesting. She doesn't seem to notice you at all. A rift in our plane, somehow contained within a spherical barrier. Good thing you didn't break this on your way back.
We might have double-clicked there by mistake.
You easily could have been sucked into a realm of pure frost and been frozen solid before you had time to breathe. Or something worse could have happened. It's just so confounding. Who would have the power to do this? Hale takes a step to the left and disappears again. You wait for what feels like hours, refusing to sit on the few stools that haven't yet fallen apart. You call out occasionally, but receive no response. Oh, you're still here. You turn around to see Hale in the middle of the room. I'd like to experiment on you if it's all right. She reaches out to you and you stumble backward, falling over a table that splinters into hundreds of pieces. Oh, don't be a baby about it. I'm pretty sure it will end well.
Pretty sure.
Hale explains that she wants to try to bring forth raw power from another plane and contain it in a small orb that could give enhanced powers to anyone possessing it. The containment process, however, requires a lot of gold metal.
Right.
Now that you have helped me in my endeavors, I suppose I should return the favor. Hale sighs. So, what was it exactly that you wanted?
Hey, we've unlocked the enchantress. And we have the Vibrant Grotto as a new quest location. Oh, so the enchantress is not a mercenary. Oh, this is how we can enhance cards. Okay. So let's say, for instance, the flamethrower. These are expensive. These are really expensive. I see, and it can have anything tacked onto the edge. Or we can improve the amount of space that it hits. So something like the reviving shock. Adding plus attack on that, or wound. Adding wound on that would be amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of potential. Hostile Takeover is already a great... We're going to need a lot of gold, is what I'm thinking. Like, the cheapest thing looks like it's 50. Getting Eye for an Eye up to 3 Retaliate would be amazing. Sweeping Blow, so it goes most of the way round. Shield Bash, so it's even stronger. Yeah, there's going to be lots and lots and lots of things that we need to spend money on. But that's all going to have to be next time. I'm afraid we are out of time for today. So thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.